I love this.
Hello, good evening. My name is Sic'Nis, which is an acronym that stands for Succeeding in Possible Circumstances Needs Intellectual Strength. What I do know, you know this already, that you are now in tune to episode 10, my darling, of Inhale Sickness. Um, Episode 10 of Inhale Sickness, entitled Hold the Medz. It's an actual bar. It's a bar. All will become apparent shortly. But before we get this thing situated, just let me know in the chat, for one in the chat, if you can hear me, can you see me, is everything all crisp and copacetic and carpacetic, and before we get this thing moving. Guys, drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. Good evening, Peach. I see you. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Can you hear me, Peach? Can you see me? Good evening, Grandbody. Nice to see you. Yes, yes, yes. So I take it that I sound, you can hear me fine, guys. You can hear me fine, right? That's perfect. That's good to know. Because you know what, guys? In fact, before I get into it, let me just run through the socials. You can tweet me, us, at Inhale with Sickness. That's at Inhale with WITC, or at Sickness, which is SICNIS. You can also follow the Instagram, which is at Inhale with Sickness. All the details are on the screen, darling. Please, please, please do make sure you're paying attention. You can also email me, iws@sickness.co.uk. This is for you want to get featured in the producer spotlight. If you're an entrepreneur or you're a creative or you're just a badass and you wanna come on the platform and talk ish, iws@sickness.co.uk. Put your business in the subject matter and somebody from the team will get back to you as soon as possible. So, guys, like, this is where I'm going to start, right? Because I know it's not what you're thinking, the title on the screen, right? Wardrobe malfunction right before, right before I come on air. Wardrobe malfunction. So we're just gonna have to style and make spoil and make style it, as mommy and nanny used to say. Um, do me a favor, if you're watching on YouTube or if you're not watching on YouTube, the link. I'm tripping over my words today. The link is in the chat, guys. And do subscribe to the YouTube while you're here and give the video a like while you're here before we get this whole thing situated. Wardrobe malfunction, mistake nasty. Like, I'm sure if you're of a certain age, you will get the reference. And if you don't, like, what's wrong with you? There's so much, so much to get through this evening, guys. There's so much to get through this evening. As you know, if you've been tuned in from episode 1 of Inhale with Sickness, this is where we talk our shit, speak some shit, and spill some shit. This evening, we are celebrating well, tomorrow it is the birthday of my EP 2K16. I'll get more into that later. That was produced by the late, great, legendary D.A.M.A.J.O.R. And it was the last project that we did together. Yeah, we'll be getting into more of that a bit later on. But where do I want to start? Because you know the girl gets it in. Where should I? Hmm. hmm, Where should I start? I don't know where I want to start. Actually, let me start right here. So, as you know, if you've been tuned in from the beginning, episode 1, when Inhale with Sickness started on Zoom, you will know that this whole platform was born at this particular iteration of my hosting she's naive. This whole iteration started because of the pandemic, and in 2020, just before the pandemic hit, Dante and I had our whole year booked out. We were due to go to America to perform at a 420 concert festival, and my birthday is the 18th of April, so you know how special that was because I would have been performing on my damn birthday in America. But hey ho. So our whole year was booked out, and then everything slowly but surely got cancelled, fell apart. Now, we just wanted a way to express our creativity, get our rocks off the art, express ourselves, and hence in how we see this before. Now, because I mentioned this many times, it just so happens to be the anniversary of this whole Sic'Nis. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to kick this show off right here. We're going to kick this off right here. We're going to kick this off right here, she says, guys, right here. Because at the start of the whole tour, we were honoured to support Eternal of the Nuclear Bees on his UK tour. So the whole thing was absolutely amazing, right? It was a fantastic experience. But the piece de resistance, or one of the piece de resistances, had got to be this intro that he gave me. This intro that he gave me, guys, this right here. Can you see my screen? Let me know if you are seeing my screen right now.
She's sick with it like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Co-signed by my man's Ghostface Killer from Wu-Tang Clan. She's rocked stages with the Wu-Tang, with Killer Priest, Ghostface. You can check her out on videos. She's nasty. Wrong with it. She's sick with it like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Co-signed by my man's Ghostface Killer from Wu-Tang Clan. She's rocked stages with the Wu-Tang, with Killer Priest, Ghostface. You can check her out on videos. She's nasty. Wrong with it. I don't even like her going up before me. You know what I mean? She's bad in the motherfucker. And every time I come out here, I gotta have her out here with me. So you know what I'm saying? So Peckham makes a motherfucking noise for my motherfucking people, my Wu fam, my homegirl, my sister in blood. Sic'Nis.
Guys, I don't even know. Guys,
thank you so much.
Hold on, guys. No, I think I need to play that again. Let me just play that again because I don't think you got the gist. Like, listen correctly, okay? Listen
She's sick with
keenly.
it like a motherfucker.
Listen keenly.
You know what I mean? Co-signed by my
Listen
man's
keenly.
Ghostface Killer from Wu-Tang Clan. She's rocked stages with the Wu-Tang, with Killer Priest, Ghostface. You can check her out on videos. She's nasty. Wrong with it. I don't even like her going up before me. You know what I mean? She's bad in the motherfucker. And every time I come out here, I gotta have her out here with me. So you know what I'm saying? So Peckham makes a motherfucking noise for my motherfucking people, my Wu fam, my homegirl, my sister in blood. Sic'Nis.
Thank you so much, Eternal. What an entrance, like, what an introduction. Woo! Thank you so much. Shout out to Kenny Anderson. He suggested beating early stories. Now I'm happy to
Wait. Fab, you're not ready. Hold on. Hi. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. The gassing and the energy that introduction filled me with. No, I killed. Let me just. I got proof. Let me just show you how it went down. Big love to Bambi, Rosemary. Thank you for letting me know that the volume sounds good. Big love to Big Mike. You've got to check him out on the Record for You show every Tuesday. Big Mike, drop the link in the chat. I don't mind. Let's share this platform. You did. Right, guys, I've got to show you this, right? So that was the intro, yeah? That was the intro, right? Right? Okay, right? Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Because after that intro, you got to shut it down. Like, there's no other order but than to shut it down. And this is all relevant because it's like the anniversary of we were doing all these things. Shouts out to Dante, shouts out Bobby Noodles. Oh my gosh, wait. Let's just get into this. Let's just get into this. Let's just get into this. Yeah? Let's get into this. Yo! Excuse me, I don't mind. I do have to do this myself. I just think my own shoulders up. And it didn't stop there. No, the whole tour was lit, though. Big fan of serious. The whole tour was lit. Shout out to Eternal, obviously. Shout out to the whole Wu Dance Swordsman clinic, KG and all the crew. It was just lit. It was absolutely lit. There were so many dope performances on the night. Hold on. Hold on. I think, yeah, I'm going here. This is where I'm going. Shout out to Frenchie as well for my brand new. I don't know if you can see this in the and how we stick with glasses, darling. Black and gold. All my guests get one of these when they come on the show. Now let's go here. Let's go here. Listen, y'all, get the fuck up. Simon said, get the fuck up. Yo, yeah, I think that's what we get to touch. Yeah, I did this before the season and you touch. Because she's taking the best of us. Yeah, and then the fuck up to the level of the here and the practice it was just out the door. We're never going to get another somebody said, "Be some off." My general, dropping it to the right in the door. Yo, dropping it right on the top, you know, turn off the heart, right in the middle, close that down, close the heart. Yes, get the fuck up. Your sister said, "Get the fuck up." Yeah, I ain't no baby for shit. I see the shit go, because it's a stick in it. Yeah, so I can find it. Ain't no people over the manager, I'm treating it. I got good job. You told me just wait and take the gift. But I'm still in a sorry for case. But yeah, I'm getting easily finished with the stick. Gift. But when it's just the way it's going to go, check the box. And you still on the mic, fix the handle. Get the fuck up. Well, just keep saying, get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Hold on. So I'm just seeing. Are you saying that the audio, there's a bit of issue with the audio? Let me know and I will fix that up right now. Was there an issue with the audio? Do I need to rectify that and play it again? Do let me know in the chat. Issue with audio. Okay, bear with me for 2 seconds and I'll sort it out. See, a big shout out to Eternal of the nuclear bees because, you know, as he says, every time he comes to the UK, he always, 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 always has me as a support act on his tour. And I just body the shit because, you know, this is what the F I do. So let's try this again. Let's try this again. Let me know if this is better.
Listen, y'all, get the fuck up. Simon said, get the fuck up. We are being told to get in touch. We are trying to show the children get in touch. The next one, the children get the best of us. Now, when they must go up to the level of the practice table, they want to go. We're not talking about the our time is the underdog. The practice and the vision of my general, what the right in the dog. You know, talking about the right child, talking about the art, right in the so that you know, put the heart. You get the fuck up. Your sister said, get the fuck up. Yeah, I ain't no baby that shit. I think the shit go fingers and go stick in it. Yeah. Why if I did, ain't no people that try to jam. Yeah. I got two jobs. People is just waiting to take the gift. But I'm still in a solid place. But yeah, I'm getting people in the gift. But that's the word is the word. I will check the box. And it's on the 5, 6, and I don't. Get the fuck up. Well, just to keep saying, get the fuck up. And we're in the sky.
Was that better, guys? Let me know if that was better for you. I am not sure. I want to get this audio perfected because we've got some stuff to go through this evening. Okay? And we need to make sure everything is crystal focused setted. You mean when I speak, there's an issue? Is there an issue when I speak, guys? Let me know. Is there an issue when I speak? Is it when I speak or is it when I'm playing the clip? Let me know so I can get this rectified before we move forward because there's so much good news to share. There's just so much stuff to get through, and I would hate for you to miss the essence of tonight's show due to, you know, crappy audio. So please do let me know in the chat. So you're saying on YouTube when I'm speaking, there's an issue. Okay, let me sort this out. Is this any better? Bambi, you're gonna have to feed through, guys. Feed through, feed through. Drop me. Oh, that's better. Are you saying that's better, Bambi? Guys, let me know about the audio. Drop a 1 in the chat. Drop a 1 in the chat if it's perfect. Drop a 2 in the chat if it's a bit poo right now. Guys, let me know about the audio, please, so we can get this thing situated. I've got so much great stuff to share. You don't want to get you. I don't want you to miss a second of this good. So please just let me know. Okay, 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 okay. Hmm, hmm, hmm. How about now? Any better? Guys, this is what we got to say. Every week, isn't it? Every week, guys, we day one us. Every week, we speak about the smart dumb balance, don't we, guys? Every week, we speak about the smart dumb balance. Bambi, I'm wondering, is it just you? Is it just Bambi that's having these issues? Because I know exactly what to do to rectify this. So, Bambi, you just keep feeding back to me, my darling, before we move any further. It's better. I've done it. It's better. You got it. It's better. No echo. No echo, Bam. No echo, guys. Guys, I don't want you to miss a second of this. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, fantastic. So where should we go from here? Do we replay the clips? Were the clips, were the audio and the clips not the one? Do we replay the clips or am I good to keep it moving? Can I continue? No echo. Fantastic. 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 Okay. Should we try this again? Let's try this again then, shall we? Let's try this again. Andy, you deserve to be a moderator. Please continue to let me know what the sound is like from your end over there on YouTube. Also, guys, if you're watching on any other platform, please do let me know what the audio sounds like. I want to give you the most fantastic show. I want to make sure I deliver the most fantastic show ever. And for that, I need interaction so I can make sure that everything is copacetic for you guys. We're going to go back here. This is what we're going to do.
Yo! Listen, y'all. Get the fuck up. Simon said, get the fuck up. Yo, we are in the 40 days ago. We are like the sort of season every touch. The next one, to take it the rest of us. Yeah, and then put up to the middle of the technique and the practice table to sit on the door. We're not going to get another I'll try to get it. You better sit on the door. Somebody's in the big remarks. Mighty general, dropping the feet, I'm the door. Yo, dropping the door, trying to charge you know, trying to the rest of the heart. Right in the middle, close that thing on the foot of the heart. Yes, get the fuck up. Yo, Sic'Nis said, get the fuck up. Yeah, I ain't no regular shit. I see the shit, go bring this in the stick in here. Yeah, fighting my dick. Ain't no people on the challenge, I'm drinking the stick. Yeah. I got my CD drop, you told me just waiting to take the gift. But I still make a sorry for clicks. But yeah, I'm paying people, they couldn't spit. Gift. But when it's just the word, so you'll never try to fight. When you see one of my kicks, the handle. Get the fuck up. Yo, to see me says, get the fuck up. Throw your hands in the sky. That's what
Oh my gosh, I gotta say, this show was lit. Big up Latifah Sams, aka Eternal of the Root of the Beast. Thank you so much for always showing me and nothing but love. And for every single time you come to the UK, for putting me, just requesting and making sure, and not even just suggesting, demanding this the key support you. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. Incidentally, let's should we not let's go here. This guy is absolutely amazing. This was Too Bad with his daughter. This wasn't the one of the performances. Too Bad. He's doing some fantastic work right now in terms of youth in terms of youth work and work in the community work. He's like really he is a gentleman, an MC, an artist who's really putting in the work in his community. And he was also featured on the tour as well. This was at the Macbeth in Hoxton, I believe. And Too Bad I performed with his daughter, and they were absolutely amazing. So check this out, guys.
Niggas tryna pull me out, pushing me that rip like a baby. Feeling just stressing me about the money. You can do my nigga might just don't think it's on. I come home. That's why we need that wild out team. I wish it was my kid, I feel like that's
Oh man, that was too short. That clip was too short. That was Too Bad and his daughter. They were absolutely amazing. They lit up the whole event. Too Bad is doing. He's from London. He's doing fantastic work in the community right now. He is at number two Bada B-A-D-D-A on Instagram. Do check him out. His freestyles are amazing. His talent is up there, and he really putting his money where his mouth is, putting his action where his mouth is. He's not just talking, he's really out there in the community and doing some positive things. So definitely too bad. Actually I'm gonna get him on this platform actually and interview him because he's dope. He's really dope. Um so how am I sounding guys? Everything we all issues are rectified now, I do believe. Huh? I do believe all issues are rectified. Now before I get on to the next section, can we just why did I think I mean, I love the cut and everything, but why did I think that wig was the thing? I thought the wig was the thing. I really did. Right. I'm going to share some pictures from the event before I move on to the next section. I just want to salute DJ Bobby Noodles and salute Miss Beautiful, Wonderful Adante because they were there. In fact, also salute Soul Sick, salute Soul Sick Clothing at Soul Sick Ent on Instagram. Shout out Dom because Dom really like me and Dom have collaborated several times. Dom and I collaborated with when it was Ghostface tour. I told him once, and then the second time he was going on tour, he says, "Yo, sick, and t-shirts up fast and like do the official merch for the concert." So I hooked up with Dom from Soul Sick again, and we did the whole merch for Ghostface Killers tour, but also on this tour, remember the tour was about to start, you know, guys. We had t-shirts and everything ready, guys. Oh, God, let me show you how Gasper was before I get into that. Let me show you how Gasper was. I thought, oh my gosh, I thought something could almost happen there, guys. Hey, Mendez, paying homage to the Major this evening. My 2K16 EP is, it's I don't even know what birthday it is because it was released on a leap year, 29th of February 2016. Last project that I actually did with the late, great, legendary Major. So I'll be sharing some stories and stuff behind that shortly. Um, guys, listen, let me tell you something. I thought I was so heavy. Remember what I'm saying to you guys, like the whole year was booked out. So this Eternal Tour was the start of everything. Then after that, we were on to do the I Am Woman 3 night tour, which I co-created with Kiani. And then we were going to be off to America to do the 420. Actually, am I a year ahead? Because because let me just show you anyway. Everything is on this date. But whether it was 2019 or 2020, I do believe it was 2020 though, guys. But look, this is how Gasper was. Oh, yeah. Hold on. In fact, let me just show you this first, guys, because It's not even a joke, guys. That was just up to July. That was just up to July, guys. That was up to July, and not even all the dates are on there. Do you understand? Like the like the but not all the dates were on this one. There was a longer one with all the dates on there. America, everywhere, guys. We were booked out. When I say we was booked and busy, we were booked and busy. And then the pandemic hit, and then it was just like, yo, what the, what the, what the? I'm just literally. I wanna. Where's this fucking now? I wanna show you this. Oh yeah, little joke, little joke. Guys, we were booked out. We were booked out. My point has been proven. Like, okay, my point has been proven. Um, I just want to make sure. I'm just going to continue to play these little clips before I play the main big clip, guys. So just continue to feed back into me in the comments whether or not you can hear me and whether there's an echo or anything like that. Let me know if there's any issues so I can sort it out before we get into the really, 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 really good stuff. We're at the Macbeth fam, Oxford, Shoreditch, London, about to shut it down with the Colonel of Luke Kennedy's crew. Where are they? Guys, what a balai. What a balai, guys. So that was that. I'm gonna show you a few pictures and then we're gonna move on briefly, okay? I just want to show you the merch that So Sick created. In fact, I want to show you the merch. Big Mike! Tatty Ed, you know, listen. How many did Tatty Ed have, fam? How many did Tatty Ed have? And our whole life, we're told not to. Let's don't get me started. Don't get me started. But Tatty Ed, I like that one because, boy, watch that. You see me, dog. You know, last week when we were speaking about Barcelona, I know I didn't share any of the pictures. So let me just run through some of those pictures of Barcelona while I'm just situating the next situation for us guys. Okay, so this hotel was absolutely beautiful. Like the picture doesn't even do it no justice. It's like twisted. It was like a tone. Let me tell you something. The architecture in Barcelona is absolutely stunning. But guys, I know that's not really, really, that's not really what the whole thing is about. The whole thing this evening, guys, the whole thing this evening, guys, is really about this right here, what I'm about to show you. This right here, what I'm about to show you guys. Oh, here's copy music. This right, guys, bear with me. Sometimes, I mean, if you've been here since Flipping the Bird, you understand about this. sometimes you want to chug an absolute tree. That was all of us after the, that was the final night. It wrapped. Me and my Sic'Nis hoodie, with my tour dates on the back. Imagine I had t-shirts made up by So Sick Entertainment. Shout out Dom and the whole crew. Had t-shirts and hoodies made up for me, my crew, the Dante noodles, you know, all the dates on. To be fair, I think we managed to do six of the dates. I think we managed to do six of the dates. We managed to do six of the dates before everything was cancelled. Obviously, we didn't get to America. We didn't get to America, which was a bugger. Absolute bugger. Shout out Dom. He really did hook us up. He really, really, really did hook us up. But yeah, guys, that was me adventures just before my tour started, and or just as the tour started, and just before the pandemic hit, and Tatia decided that everyone should stay at home. You know, hey ho. So now moving on, guys. You can hear me. Everything's fine, right? You can hear me. Everything's fine, right? Meme of the week, guys. I have to do this one. Meme of the absolutely is this one. Meme of the absolute week, guys, is this one. And really, I really just want to get into the general crust of tonight's show. So that is what I'm about to do. But first, I've got to show you the meme of the week, guys. That is the meme of the week. That is the meme of the week, guys. Say no more about that. So, as I was saying about inhale sickness and the whole premise, so yes, we needed a way to express our creativity. I've always kind of practiced mindful meditation, because when I was younger and after surviving extreme domestic violence, I was kind of left with like high anxiety and to like, mm, I, was get that irrational anxiety. So I had to find a way to kind of like so hence mindful meditation. And then when this whole pandemic started and we were locked down and it was, I know we'll say some stuff for the after chat on the Discord, but yeah. So with the whole isolation period and the stay at home period and being at university and losing major and losing ISIS and it was just a bit of a, a whole thing, not a nice thing. Um, so this time around, I started being more doing more guided kind of thing. Like no, not even so much guided, but like incorporating people's yoga and just like because before I would just zen myself, like know what my triggers are and be just and be able to internally um zen myself. Um, but then I found that it became heightened during the stay-at-home period, and I know I'm not alone in that. And I know creatives, especially, have been finding it hard to found it hard to even exercise their passion during that time, and now coming out of the period, getting used to the new normal, it's quite, discombobulating at times. So I completely understand that. And hence why in How We Sic'Nis was born, we wanted to get our rocks off, we wanted to be able to express our creativity and, you know, kind of like middle finger tatty head. To quote Big Mike, the grandbody P, we wanted to like middle finger tatty head because it's like you can't stop the process. So that's how the whole premise of In How Was Sic'Nis was born. But before I go on, guys, I do have to do this because I did not do this last week and I got so much grief and it just completely slipped my mind. But it is now time for a word from my sponsors. Okay, so I don't actually have any sponsors right now, but if you would like to collaborate, you would like to collaborate, product placement, endorsement, eyelashes, like anyways, like entrepreneur, business owner, wants to come on the platform and we can make this thing work. So the email address is iws@sic'nis.co.uk. I'll pop it on the screen right now for you. Note it down quickly. So guys, yeah. So that's that. So let's move on swiftly, guys. Let's move on swiftly from there. Two, if you're watching, I don't know if you're watching from your smartphone, if you're traveling in your car, in your whip, if you're listening to me, do be aware that this is about to be a podcast. You're about to be able to find this on every single streaming podcast digital service that you can find, right? And if you would like to subscribe to the whole movement, all you have to do is text SIC, that's SIC, SIC to plus 447458156923. The details should be on the screen any moment now. Just text it to that number right there. Subscribe to the network, subscribe to the routine. There's so much things in store, there's so much things coming. And that's what it is. But you know what, guys? From here, what else was listen, guys, okay then. Also on this day, this was 2019, guys, I I was the best female nominee in the Birmingham Music Awards. Now look at that esteemed list of people. The girl was on that list, guys. The girl was on that list. Let it be known. Let it be known. But guys, I am moving quickly from there and into here. Now I'm going to share some stories after this. But for now, let's get into this week's producer spotlight, obviously dedicated to the major, legendary, great, awesome, fantastic, irreplaceable major producer extraordinaire. He produced this whole entire project for me. I'll tell you a bit more about it afterwards, but let's get into the producer spotlight. Um, let's get into the producer spotlight. As always, guys, please feed through that you can hear, that everything's okay with the audio, and yeah. In How We Sic'Nis, episode 10. Yeah, get ready then. I was like, war so bored, need an outlet to get me in the zone. Heard the beat and I pounced it, bounced it all over the city like a trampling. Afro throwing in the breeze, we voused it out there. Oh, natural words vouching. Every move I make, another real one vouches. Every step I take, several hundred dangerous marches. Window ready for you, move mountains, no competitors. Ever bench, they got couches. Back when they started, Xbox playing Grand Theft. I used to give an F, now I'm out there. Free paper, bond card, mark full houses. Ew, skirt with the pop my freshly starched Carter seam trousers. Blazer, the heat seat, cause I'm scorching motherfuckers. You could call me sick dousing.
Full moon, you hear that tune there? That's MCs on life support.
Yeah,
Those old flows on respirators. Rappers premature being incubated. It's 2016, baby. You waking up the cold sweats, they just dream, baby. That's at the top where they rank up. Sickness told me y'all a bunch of wankers.
I was like, oh my days, I'm the shit fam. Kamikaze sick, detonating on the rhythm. Yo, and I could give a cut that was just like an asshole. Everybody has opinions. Yo, if the cafe twist the treason, do it like it's legal every residence in Amsterdam. Yo, all I penny is the pasta. Fasio, we not have we dread y'all a rasta. Yo, you ain't got no wings in me casa. I castrate them beats like a beast for me. I'm out here doing my thing, trying to prosper. Sick with no apologies, ravage monsters. Don't let my humbleness fool you. I ain't forgot I'm a savage. That's ultimate damage. K.O. A wipe out. All I do is win M.A.J.O.R.
Full moon, you hear that tune there? That's MCs on life support. Those old flows on respirators. Rappers premature being incubated. It's 2016, baby. You waking up the cold sweats, they just dream, baby.
Type my guy H.
At the top where they rank up. Sickness told me y'all a bunch of wankers. Wanker.
Oh my gosh, that's my guy, you know. Supported me from all the way back on Twitter. One of my first followers. Definitely a firm friend now, even though we're yet to meet. Salute. I asked him what I should call that track because I didn't know what to call it. And he said, Sic'Nis, I know how you do, so it's going to be certain. And he come up with 2K16, and then that became the title of the EP. So salute my guy H. Yeah. All love. Looks like D.A.Z on this one. Yeah. Reciprocity, raising the pound black economy. We buy black.org in the city. Quantum physicists lead. Yeah. Sick and see spit a dicky. Twist trees born high grade in my spliffy. No, I ain't endorsing that, but pen pusher and my bars that crack. I'm a jack Jew, I Mac. Periscope, infrared, blueprint map. I bring the heat in fact. It's just was trying when I remove the man. Standing ovation. Punchlines, Cassius flat on you. Shut them down like systems crash. I make you
We
remove
got
the
like,
man.
oh shit. You got spitting fire, we're like, no shit. Constipated with bars, we're giving no shit. Well, you lot going in hardish. We're just giving them hardish. We're on this, and you know.
Field Marshal Army, Territorial SIC. Ever next chick, none of them me. I hug my walls at the moonlight eating. When we home through these packs to get the bad axe stacked in the black. Money wash goods, pay taxing. You could call that a laundromat. Mat. Innuendo. Head of my brains a lead blur. Nigga describing memos. Catalyst sports, I smash my temper. Stiff up a lip for control. Regulate breath for chief for white bruh. Yo, describe my caper. It's not me itch act like
you got like, oh shit. You got spitting fire, we're like, no shit. Constipated with bars, we're giving no shit. Well, you lot going in hardish. We're just giving them hardish. We're on this, and you know.
Oh shit, yo, I ain't been in the mill. Free with enough top, I'm head spinning. Been in the highlands, spots, watch me kid it. Try baby, I'm milk that you spit it. Acting like I don't reckon mic when I spit it. I could screws and grease with it. So from my 60s, tech ammunition. Hitting it with good position. Hitting me right foot, I finish. Admitting you hook from beginning. Better than me, who they kidding. Yo, this is the refix. Smacking like a G with the O for a prefix. Sextily and then the loose change. Bars on point like
we got
black
like, oh
range.
shit. You got spitting fire, we're like, no shit. Constipated with bars, we're giving no shit. Well, you lot going in hardish.
I've never
We're just giving them hardish. We're on this, and you know.
Jeez.
F and Ritzing, HOT 92 and 7. Holding the fort with my brethren, and everyone playing position. Yeah, musketeers, yeah, one for all or for one of this. Yeah, not giving an F what you think is. Better you suck on my, yeah. Middle finger, you. Wanna brother, his good get to two. I don't come up, I'm humble, not fool. No breast button, come on, I'm got tools. All them statements with you, eh. Don't wanna be normal, refuse to. The box, I box out the pages. My name will be replicated.
Shit, you lot spitting fire, we're like no shit. Constipated with bars, not giving no shit. But you lot going in hardish, we're just giving them hardish. So we're on this, you know we lot like oh shit. You lot spitting fire, we're like no shit. Constipated with bars, we're giving no shit. But you lot going in hardish, we're just giving them hardish. So we're on this, you know.
Oh my gosh, so 2K16, my baby, I released it on the 29th of February. It was a leap year in 2016. And the whole premise behind it was I was remembering back in the day when I was coming up, and the guys, the dudes, all they would do was feature the hot chicks on the hook. That's all they would get, the hook, no matter how talented and how heavy these chicks were. These females, these femcies, these fierce queens. So this is what I put the script.
She's pushing music, bars hard, exclusive. When the tune hits, she gets the crowd moving. She's moving, mixtapes, vision, she gets the fusing. Running all years, got a winning, not losing. She's pushing music, bars hard, exclusive. When the tune hits, she gets the crowd moving. She's moving, mixtape, vision, she gets the fusing. Running all years, got a winning, not losing.
Yeah, but this will be the anthem. In spite of how we came about, spontaneously random. Ended up an album, started as an epic. Do not seek, you don't play. We got like a toupee. Multicolored feathers in my beret. Man, they call me Indian, so them give me rupee. And they call me celery, because the swagger in my denim DNA. Hey yo, tight up, blaze it, light up. Me have the eyes on the prize for me wise up. Yo, Ilangoli in my sliders, like all my shots in the body, I'm a rider. Yo, could be up, no foreplay. Original bars, flow one away. Yo, me dead up on the dead, they just a try to laugh. Hard work pays off, I so they say.
She's pushing music, bars hard, exclusive. When the tune hits, she gets the crowd moving. She's moving, mixtape vision, she gets the fusing. Running all years, got a winning, not losing. She's pushing music, bars hard, exclusive. When the tune hits, she gets the moving, mixtape refusing. Running all years, got a winning, not losing.
Yeah, this is a brand new chapter, evergreen garden, raising on the pasture, master the art of rap, studying master, so I be a seasoned vet forever after, my laughter, we loudest and longest, raise the rafters, all the Medz and combo with the forefathers, my desire is to rep my ancestors, children are the future, I'm a loyal investor, a beat bigger miss, I wet them up, sit up on the rhythm like a grip them up, semi-stage presence, well, turn over. Live show fire, could never get enough of her. Make the crowd sing like burritos. Not be nobody focused on my own endeavor. Last shall be first, and the first shall be last. Everything Chris, our life no pan.
She's pushing music, bars hard, exclusive. When the tune hits, she gets the moving. She's moving, mixtapes refusing. Running all years, got a winning, not losing. She's pushing music, bars hard, exclusive. When the tune hits, she gets the moving, mixtape refusing. Running all years, got a winning.
That is the last track on the EP, last one that got written in the studio. Major played the beat, Major made the beat for Els, got Els in the studio. Golden had just laid his hook on Wavy, which is a hidden track that came after this one, obviously, because you can't get one without the other. You can't get Golden without Els. So Wavy is actually the last track. Too Sticky and Wavy are the last tracks on the EP, but Wavy was a hidden track. So Wavy came like, cut the EP. The link is in the description. In How We Sic'Nis episode 10. Please.
Guys, they have it. This is the tracks from 2K16 EP. And the whole premise behind the EP, as I mentioned, was that I was remembering back in the day when I was coming up, or like when I was aspiring to be an artist, that there was that whole era where artists then the guys used to just only feature the females on the hook. Like, no matter how heavy no matter who the females are or how talented they were, they they would just be relegated to the hook, maybe a bridge. So yeah, that's what I flipped the script, and I was just like, right, I want um the hottest things that I F with. I want them doing the hook on the EP. And the beautiful thing about that was like mm, like it was a whole concept. So um me and Major discussed it, and it was like, who do you want on the who do you want on the EP? So I've reeled off some names, and the beats that were made, he made them with that's what Major did, and it like if you figure or like that's what Major did. Like if he rated your talent and that, he would make beats with you in mind. So that whole 2K16 EP, that's what that was. Like I told Major the concept of the EP, what my idea was. He thought it was sick, and it's like, so who do you want to feature? And Italo, I wanted Intel, you got son, I wanted Intel on it, Italo, Scarcha, DAZ, DAZ, primarily like DAZ was, I wanted DAZ because I wanted to work with DAZ anyway, like from back in the day before I was doing music and was listening to like Passion, which is now Hot 92, whereas it's Music Passion and DAZ and Vortex who used to be on there and Sirius FM. Like I've always wanted to work with DAZ anyway. But that was like a labour of love for Major as well, because it was like, yeah, like DAZ on this one, and he made every single beat, guys. He made every single beat with the feature artist in mind. Obviously he knows how I do, obviously, so I'm always in mind. But also with the feature artist that was gonna be on the hook for this tune, and that's what he done. And then so all of them was sick. Too Sticky was the last track. So imagine like you never get owls with golden ordinarily. Owls without golden ordinarily. Like their fifth element, their fifth four stars. They're amazing. Come from amazing talented families. Salute Lady Lynch. Um, but you don't ordinarily get them one without the other. So I was just like, well, on this EP measure, I want golden on one track and I want owls on another track. So he made Golden's beat wavy, which is the hidden track on the beat, but Owls was the last beat that he made. Owls' beat was the last beat that he made. And then Golden made his thing, and then he played the beat to Owls. And Owls, let me tell you something, Owls, 7 minutes. If it was 7 minutes, yeah. If it was 7 minutes, I'm lying. Owls put down the chorus, yeah, and that was it. I just got my ass. I was gassed because I thought the album was done. I thought the EP was done at that point, like already. I'm just like, so anyway, I did a whole launch party. Now it's beautiful that I'm at this point where I can discuss it, but like I swear like I couldn't even listen to it. It's the last project that we did together. I can't even begin to articulate how that feels. You know what I mean? I couldn't even listen to it. Like as I said when I was performing, I literally can count on about 3 fingers the amount of times I performed any of those songs, like from that EP. Um, so yeah. But anyhow, I did do a whole launch party for it at the Broadway Casino, and at the Broadway Casino, don't we look so young? There's Diesel and DAZ from P fam. There's His name's now J Grant. He's changed his name so many times. That's his actual name, but that's the artist. That's his artist name now, J Grant. It was at the Broadway Casino. I had my outfit customized by my outfit was from River Island, I believe, one of their and then I got it customized by So Sick. Um, Broadway Casino created a signature cocktail for me. I had Bobby Noodles and DJ Mega Stress. I had Bobby Noodles and DJ Mega Stress as my DJs. I had a Dante, a Christoph Jennings, and Splendid. They all supported the show, and I do have some footage to show. I've never actually shown this footage. This is just some pictures from the show. If you were in tune to in how we see this episode, do you recognize this funny one in the film? Miss definitely did. She was like, it's cocktails with Steph. Okay, guys, right? I just want to show you a few more pics from this amazing event. And then we might get into some footage. My flyer was designed by Alaska MC. I will drop the link in the chat in a moment. If you could please just share this GoFundMe link. Um, our very good friend Alaska, his Mrs. Tracy recently just passed away due to she was battling with a rare cancer for ages, guys. It was absolutely awful. During that time, she gave birth to a miracle baby. During that time, she gave birth to a miracle baby that hid itself all the way through, hid herself all the way through all the way through her chemotherapy, all the way through her chemotherapy. And I'm going to pull it up for you in just 1 second. Smart and balanced would ensue. Miracle baby Harmony hid herself away throughout the chemotherapy. Tracy battled to the end. She was a nurse. Alaska means so much to us. Tracy means so much to us. So even if you cannot donate, guys, please, if you wouldn't mind, just share the link that I've just dropped in the chat. Share it, share it, and share it, please. If you could do that, that would be absolutely amazing. Also, please do get in contact with Vomit Productions to purchase a hoodie. All the proceeds go towards getting a memorial bench for the legendary Major in Canada Park for he loved to go and ride his bike and kind of get his zen on. So yeah, I'm going to drop a link to that in the chat in an absolute moment. And before I get off, I'm going to share something that I was speaking about on my live because healing is an absolute process and everyone's process is different. Now, we should not judge anybody for their process, but we should celebrate the progress. Do you know what I mean? And I just wanted to share these thoughts with you in this segment, which is entitled "A Minute of My Mind," which we haven't done for a while on the show, guys. So this is from a live stream that I did on my Instagram earlier on in the week, and I just want to share this thought with you to leave you guys on a positive note.
Practice. Thank you, stimulator. You've got to.
So I just want to share this with you guys. This is from my live stream earlier on in the week. And before actually I do say that, I just do want to say that mindful meditation actually works. Prayer works, as you know. I'm an advocate for praying. Do that all day, every day. Pray warrior. Meditation actually works. And this week I was able to see the results of my hard work in concentrating and setting myself come to fruition, because I didn't. Anyway, let us go here.
Not alone. I've lost 5 people in the space of 2 years. 5 people. It's just a lot. So you got to take care of yourself. You've got to practice wellness. You've got to practice. Thank you, stimulator. You've got to practice. Hey, Feminine Impact. I love you guys so much. You've got to practice mindfulness, guys. You've got to take care of yourself. You've got to put yourself first at times. For me, I'll be honest, putting myself first at times feels very selfish. It's so alien to me, because I naturally just want to help everybody and just do what I can. But the past 2 years have shown me that no man is a motherfucking island. Do you know what I mean? And if you're always... If you need to replenish also at times. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there's no problem with healing in private. You can heal in private. You can remember, there's an analogy that comes to me today, right? A butterfly. I've always spoken about the glow up and how it takes place in the cocoon. The caterpillar goes into the cocoon of darkness, away from everyone. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on during this transformation period that the butterfly is going through, the caterpillar is going through, and then when it emerges out of the cocoon, it's a butterfly, beautiful butterfly, completely different, completely changed, and flying completely free. So don't get caught in this sense of social media where you feel like you're not doing anything, doing something, or you're not. Hey guys, you can heal in private. You can get shit together in private. Come back. All right. You don't need to share your process. If you choose to share your process, that's completely fine too. You've just got to find what works for you and do that. And don't let society, and don't let social media, or anybody who doesn't really give a damn about how you feel or what you're going through dictate how you live your life. Do you understand? Sometimes I want to murder a cat and strangle the dog and kick down an ex. Strangle that motherfucker too. Sometimes I feel like that. I'm an optimist. I know that flipping my glass is always half full as half empty. However, there are times when I feel like absolute shit. Those times I am not going to be I'm the type of person, I'm not going to be on social media or will be trying to in the sympathy role. I'm going to go and deal with my motherfucking shit. And then when I come, if I can tell people with my process of how I got through certain shit, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to be guilt tripped into my life that way. Just wanting to just like pop on and say, much love from the bottom of my heart. hard out there right now, and I know that we're all going through personal situations that are just trying us to the nth degree, and sometimes it feels like FML, but try and find the silver lining. There's always a silver lining, and if you can't see the blessing right now, you will eventually. I know I'm not speaking about death when it comes to that. Knows I've never felt as to grief in that moment in that way. I know what works for me in my own tried and tested experiences. I can only do what works for me. Do you know what I mean, guys? And I just want to know that not just come across as a friend. At times, I do get emotional, just like every other human. And I don't know. Remember the analogy about the butterfly, guys? The caterpillar goes into a cocoon of darkness, complete darkness. Nobody knows what's going on with that caterpillar once it enters that cocoon, you know. His veg is not there. His spirit's not there. Caterpillar alone and the darkness. I deal with whatever I deal with. Non-Jamaicans, listen. Paints the caterpillar alone in the darkness of that cocoon, doing the work, going through the transformation period before we come back out into the real world. And I think that's just a fantastic analogy for how you can just take your own growth and your own life. So yeah, I'm on my way to uni. I literally just wanted to hop in and say that to you, because I know that the energy's been off. That storm, the two storms, Franklin and Eunice. Eunice was moving like a loose hoe. Eunice moving like a loose hoe. Franklin's going like an arse. Then we've had the earthquake. Depths, Mega, Alaska's Mrs. Tracy, Major, a year to the day. Flipping my granddad, it's just been a lot, and I know also that everybody else is going through their own shit. So I just wanted to just hop on and send some love and just say, you're not alone, guys. Hello, everybody. I love you all. Thanks for all the support. Throughout this time. But yeah, sometimes you gotta retreat into your cocoon and do what you heal in private. Some people heal in public. Yeah, some people heal in private. Some people do what they've got to do and come back all right, and they can help people. Some people choose to do it all in public, and that's absolutely fine. But you can't wrong anybody from doing. You have a blessed day, Mom. Too much love. You can't wrong anybody for doing them the way they do them. So that's is shocking, awful news. Like tragic, and my condolences. But guys, I just really that's why I wanted to hop on. I just wanted to say that. I hope I was able to, give you a bit of information, a bit of inspiration this morning. I hope I was able to lift your mood a little bit, and it is what it is. Thank you so much. You all look beautiful, I'm assuming, because I can't see you. I'm on my way to university now. I am in my final year.
Okay, so guys, there was a little bit more that I wanted to share from that chat actually. There's a little bit more that I wanted to share from that live stream actually, because the message was just like so powerful, and the message was so powerful, and I just want you guys to just keep your heads up and just keep focused and just keep praying. And if you want to try meditation, but you don't have to. You just make time to hear yourself, to listen to yourself, to speak to yourself. And as Bambi has so rightly said, try Jesus. Don't try me. Please Especially, you've got to be some kind of effed up muscle effort to know that somebody is on their healing process or in their healing mechanisms or in their healing process and F with that process, like just leave them alone. And their healing might not take place in the way that you envision it should take. Their grief might not present itself in the way that you feel they should present itself. But guys, like everyone's different, we're all unique, bruh. You might like snakes, I can't with them. I can't even watch them on TV, bruh. Like I can't like this- but I with spiders, you know what I mean? And some people are freaked the F out by spiders, as freaked the F out by spiders as I am of snakes. You get me? Whose fears more justified? They're both the same. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So guys, that's what it is. Like this excuse me, this whole process, and you guys have just really helped me like get back to a place where I can even think about memories of wow, like yo, hold on. So now I'm performing the songs and smiling and effing up my bars because I'm like got flashbacks to being in studio and shit because my producer was ill, easily on the levels of Dr. Drake, easily. I've said it in bars, like guys, like listen. If there's one thing that Major knew about me, Vicky, he knew Vicky fucked with him, and he fucked with me too, and that's what makes the whole process that much harder. I have stories for absolute days, for days, and in time I will share them. No, but guys, I ain't even gonna hold you any much longer. Thank you so much for tuning in to this evening's episode of In How We Sic'Nis, episode 10, entitled Polar Meds. I don't know if you heard it in the bars. You can catch it on the replay. I said, hold them meds and combo with the four fathers. My desire is to rep my ancestors. Children are the future. I'm a loyal investor. Oh, actually, let me give you one more. Actually, what other tidbit I'm going to tell you from 2016? Okay, so all the tunes, okay, League of My Own. League of My Own, there's a song called League of My Own on 2016 and it's featuring Six, yeah, Six and Major. Well, like that. So League of My Own. So I didn't hear League of My Own. I didn't hear the beat or anything. Like the other beats I knew about and da 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 da. Like I'm gonna send it off to this artist or I've got a session and I've told this artist to come down and they're gonna come down and they're gonna um they're gonna spit their bars on the track. Okay, like there and then, like I've booked the session and they're gonna come down, they're gonna hear this and they're gonna write a hook and spit it. It's just a hook, yeah, 8 bars, more or less 16, maybe if you don't like that. Um, yeah, but with League of My Own, I didn't hear League of My Own. I didn't know about League of My Own. I didn't hear the beat or anything. And one day I got to the studio and May just playing the beat with Sticks' hook on there. League of My Own. Let me play it. Let me find this. Let me find this is my and play it in the background. Hold on. Let me play this in the background. Yeah. May just playing this beat, yeah, with this tune on there. Major is playing this tune, yeah. Can you hear that? Can you hear that, guys? This is the last story for the night. I've got so much more to share. I'm going to do that next week. I didn't even share my good news that I tried to share from last week. So, guys, you're going to have to tune in next week for that.
I know it might sound arrogant. Your body always so cantankerous. If you give it little room, little space and just imagine it.
So the thing with that song is, that was the only song I didn't know the beat. I didn't know the beat. One, I just went to the studio and Medz was playing this song with the book already on it, and I'm like, Medz, that's hard. Medz, use that, Medz. I did a verse on that. That's me reading the beat and the mother when it comes to this beach now. I mean, like, who's that, Medz? I got bars, Medz. I got bars. Like, Medz, I got bars. Who's on this? And he was like, Sic'Nis, that's. Let me tell you about this tune. He loved this tune so much, yeah, that I had a cold. Like when I got to the studio, I had a cold. When I say I had a cold, I mean my chest, my throat was sore. I couldn't speak. Like I was sore, yeah. And he played me like the song was playing, and I'm like, Major, this tune is bad. Major, I got bars. Major, I got me with my whole self. I got bars, yeah. And he's like, it's yours for your EP. Said it was for your EP. I'm like, what? Mate, I wrote my bars there and then. I bodied my bars, yeah, and I went in the booth, yeah. And you know, because it was such a boy, because it was such a vibe. I lay my bars. Like I shouldn't even have got in the booth. Like ordinarily, I wouldn't have got in the booth because my throat was hurting and like I couldn't, like it was like chest, yeah. And I'm going in the booth, yeah, and I've brought my bars and I said I'm gonna go and lay a guide, yeah. But I flooded the guide so hard, yeah, that like when you see when I tried to go back and lay it again with like my no chest, my no chest, um, my no chesty half south, yeah. I tried to go back and lay it then, and like the vibe was so turn off. Made it that take and made us go let me tell you something about this bread that. Yeah, tell you something about this bread that. Yeah, like you could be perfectionist little more. Yeah, what major it's not on, it's not on. And if you don't think it's on, it's not on. You're going with that. It's like, how you feel about that? Like, I was with the take, I'm with the take. But I was saying to Major from the start, like, Major, I'm going to come back to this. I don't want to come back and do this again when when I'm done. I mean, when I'm better. And yeah, no, we get the first take of it. Mm, mm, mm. I think, I could easily say confidently that League of My Own was his favorite song on the EP purely because like I had nothing. Like I thought I was claiming that I thought it was from somebody else, and then look, it's just come up. to us and he was spit the bars back to me. He loved that shit. And Medz was like that, y'all. He was heavy, he was heavy. Like he was talented, he was talented. No matter what the style was, whether it was mainstream, whether it was under whatever. There's an artist called Dragon, like big love to one to Dragon, yeah. And I'll never forget the first time I heard Dragon in Major Studio, yeah. Dragon's like a poet, spoken word poet, amazing, yeah. But he raps, but he's like a spoken word poet. Like you have to think about what he's saying. Like it's so dope and intricate the way he crafts these bars and but completely different. No, but semicolon, however, dot comma, um, completely different to like the young ones coming to the studio or you get me. Um, and it was just that was just major. Who you were was who you were, and he embraced you for who you were. Like you don't, this is you, this is you. You do you to the nth degree, and I just love that. Um, irreplaceable, irreplaceable, irreplaceable. And I didn't, I see, I can't even speak too much because that's not supposed to happen. I just want to like share stories and stuff, but it's in a healing process that is like, for both of you, know, and yeah, family, I love you too so much. I really appreciate our friendship and our sistership. So thank you so much. And guys, thank you so much. I'm going to call it a night here. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 10 of Inhabit Sic'Nis. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like right now. Right now, guys. Right now. I again haven't shared the good news. Like, I've got some fantastic news to share. I was supposed to share it last week, but I'm just going away. And I am going to share it next week now. Or I might just do a little announcement. Or I might just go live on Instagram. I don't know. But to be honest, I just want to share it with you guys first. So I'll probably just share it. I am going to save it until episode 11. Guys, do subscribe to the YouTube. It's Sick, SIC in capital TV on YouTube. If you're nowhere near YouTube and you're in your car and you sat down or you're on your phone right now, you can text Sick. Text the word SIC, Sick, plus plus, plus plus. So plus 447458156923 923. She's stepping up in the world. I need to tell you more about that. I'll be doing that. I'll do that next week, guys. There's just so much there. However, if we get into major, it's the whole thing. Happy birthday to my EP 2K16. It's his birthday right now. Like it's a minute past midnight. Happy birthday, baby. The link is in the description. Do check out the whole EP. You can see it on Bandcamp, Spotify, my website. However you like that, do that, guys. Please do. If you would like an interview, if you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, you're a graphic designer, you're a musician, whatever you do, I want to share my platform with you. I want you to come on here and share your story with me. So come on here. It's iws.co.uk. Shout out to my sister Bambi, all the way out there in Columbus, Ohio. Bambi, I see you. I need you to be a moderator on this chat because you're just so big up everyone that's listening. Thank you so much. Sorry that I got a bit tearful. I am still in my healing process. I didn't even begin to discuss any of that. We had a mouth wardrobe malfunction before we started, and we still kept it going. So guys, please remember, like, subscribe, share the shit out of this link. I am Sic'Nis, SIC_NIS, and this has been In How We Speak This episode 10. Oh yeah, and you know what? You know what I did tonight? In my performance, look at that. You can see that's blank in it. In the performance, there's a bit of a shadow. Yeah, there's no shadow in real life, Okay? Love or not. Peace.